the stars above are shining, then I know I'll never be alone. Wherever all my wishes may be heading, a part of us will never leave. Oh, wherever in the world.
Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Today is a fall decorate with me. I'm going to be focusing on the living room and the office. And up first, you're going to see me taking my existing pillows that I used throughout the summertime and some for the spring, and I'm going to recover them with the covers that I picked up at Amazon. Now, one of the things I wanted to say, friends, in these videos, it's so easy to think that people's homes are perfect, and I decided to share this part of our floor. When we redid our kitchen, we did not put down tile yet because first, it wasn't in our budget. And then when it was in our budget, after we had, taken down this wall and redid the spaces, we had the whole pandemic issue thing happen and we didn't have anybody come into our home. So just know that when you watch these videos, nobody's home is perfect. Mine definitely is not. And I just want to give you a realistic expectation of loving our home is the key to having a beautiful home. You do what you can with what you have and you just move forward from there and love the space that you're in and make it feel like you and your family until you have it in your budget to change things, or maybe not. Maybe just love it the way that it is. Now, you just saw me cleaning the rug with my carpet cleaner. I'll link that down below. I love that thing because I go over our carpets pretty often in our home just to make sure things stay fresh. And then you also saw my sweet Calvin helping me change out the curtains. Once the rug was dry and it had a nice cleaning, I went ahead and brought back in the table and the chair that's in the corner. And it just felt so nice to be able to freshen up that space. Now, on my round table in the front room, I always love to put a little tray with things in it, so that way if I ever need to move it because kids are getting a little rowdy, it's just easier to pick it up and move it, and then they don't feel like they have to constantly be worried about whether or not they can live in our front room. Now, if you missed it, I ended up posting earlier this week a fall haul, and it was such a fun video. I shared a whole bunch of things that I found for really great deals, and it had some decorating tips in it, so I will link that at the end of this video and down below. This scale is still my favorite thing I found. Now, I went from a little bit of cleaning right into how it looks now. I decided this fall season that I really wanted to have color in our home because summer was kind of a bust for our family. I don't know about all of you, but for me, summer means pool passes and being outside in the sun and with family and friends. And we just really took sheltering in place serious. We're still, doing our day-to-day stuff, but we definitely didn't hang out with anybody. We didn't have pool passes, so I really wanted to bring in something cheerful with color and a lot of clean surfaces. So these two barrels, I talked about them in my haul video. I found these at Hobby Lobby and I loved the two different sizes and thought it would make for the cutest side table. I've been wanting to switch up my side table that I had in the front room for a while, and when I found these, I just knew these were perfect. Plus they double as storage because the lids come off and you can put blankets and things inside of them. If you haven't already, please do click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It means so much to me and it really helps out my channel. I love layering in colors and textures and patterns. It's just always been my thing. I feel like when you've got all those different layers, it just makes things come to life so much more. So from me stacking up these barrels next to each other and different sized pillows or different heights in my decor pieces, there is just something about layers that always make me feel that it's pleasing to my eye. And then when it came to the top of these cabinets in my living room, our cat, Comet, decided that it was a great time to go up there and check it out. And he ended up getting himself down, but every single time I switch out the decor up there, he takes advantage and hops up there so quick. So up on top of my cabinets, I went more neutral up there. I kept things a lot of creamy whites, white, green, and a little bit of a pop of a color, but I just wanted it to be more neutral up there so it wasn't too busy, but it was also still interesting. I really like doing that sometimes. I think it's really pleasing and calming to the eye, where if you like to cluster things together, you can use more neutral colors. And then inside of the cabinets, I just freshened the space up some, because with us doing school at home, some of the shelves have been taken over by some of our kindergarten learning supplies, which is fine. That's what these are for. But I just wanted to make sure I went in and tidied those up too, just so that they still looked pretty, but they were also still functional. This is still one of my all-time favorite pictures of my kids at Halloween time. I ended up making all their costumes that year, and I put it in a really pretty frame stacked up on top of these cute suitcases. I don't know if you know this, I've said it before here on my channel, but I love collecting vintage suitcases, and I always find the coolest suitcases at HomeGoods. So I picked up that orange one. That's my newest find and treasure, and I just love it so much. And also this blanket you see here on the corner of the chair, that's a Rae Dunn blanket. I didn't realize that she did blankets too, but I love to bring blankets into my home and put them on each corner of a couch or a chair, because when it starts to get chillier and you want to make sure your bill doesn't get too crazy, it's a great way to encourage them to, hey, snuggle up with a blanket. We don't need to turn the heater all the way up to 73. Now here is that scale and how I decided to use it. It was my favorite find in my fall haul that I did. It actually came from HomeGoods around springtime, and they had clearanced it out, and it was in their clearance section for $7. I ended up putting it here on my new decor shelves that I put up this last month, and I stacked all of these colorful pumpkins all around it. I thought it would look so pretty with the scale. And then up on the top shelf, I went much more neutral by adding in some really pretty foliage with a white sign and a white weather vane that I picked up from Antique Farmhouse. I'm going to link everything down below that I show, or I'm going to try to link it all down below. But if you have any questions and I missed something, just let me know and I'll let you know where I got it from. I always have so much fun decorating my home for each new season. I know that many of you typically decorate your homes for the fall and for Christmas. This year I tried to go more minimal and just had a lot more clean surfaces. I think it's because I just feel like with everybody being home all the time, I wanted to make sure that the space was usable for my family. So I tried to make sure that the pillows weren't too many on the couch, and surfaces were able to be moved and changed out if we needed to, because with us all still being home and our school district is still not in, it is kind of tricky right now with everything that's been going on, and I want to make sure my family feels welcomed here. The next video that you'll see here on my channel is going to be decorating my tiered tray and my kitchen, so stay tuned because I have more videos coming your way this next week. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this video today and that you remember that your home is as special as you make it. Love your spaces, love your family, take the time to make it feel like you and your people. And until the next episode, bye friends.